Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. I apologize for the inconsistency with my content here on YouTube, and I've just been busy. Hey, I think it's just life. I had a day off on Wednesday, which I planned on filming something, but then I had to do some work for New Balance. So I did a little reel and post for New Balance Grey Days. I'm so grateful when I'm able to work with a brand, especially someone like... Is that a parcel for me? Hold on one sec. I'm not actually sure because the thing rang and then there was like nothing on screen, because usually when someone rings you can see like who it is. So I'm assuming if it's a parcel they will leave it with the building manager. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, I'm just so grateful that I'm able to work with New Balance. And if you guys are following me on Instagram, I would really appreciate it if you go show some love on that post. I'm wearing a pair of like grey 550s, and I'm actually wearing this same sweater, which is from Observe Gallery. I'll stand up to show you guys. It's like this like mohair sweater, and it's really comfy, and I think the color combo is so cute. Anyway, I thought I'll just vlog today because I'm actually gonna go get my hair done. I booked it very suddenly yesterday because I just cannot stand how my hair is looking at the moment. I know on camera it looks like quite orangey. In person, it doesn't look that much better. You guys can see that my roots has grown out a lot, but it's also because the last time I did my hair, I didn't bleach like this section, and then there's a little bit of regrowth here. And honestly, I don't really know what I'm gonna do today. I'm thinking of just going like a really dark color, and I just don't like the so many colors going on at the moment and how like brassy everything is. So yeah, I thought I might, you know, change up the hair a little bit. I know I did like a really dark purple last time, and I did not expect it to fade to this. So this is essentially, I don't know, you wouldn't even have known that my hair was that dark a few months ago. So we'll see what we do today. Obviously, I'm going to Bijou Salon as always. I've been going there for years, and Bella always does my hair because she is the best. So we'll see what happens today, and I'm also gonna like have a little bit of a trim. So yeah, I'm looking forward to like a bit of like a hair refresh today. So we're gonna head out soon because my appointment is at 2 o'clock. I'm pretty sure it's like 1 o'clock now. I'm trying to look for my phone. I think it's in my room. So yeah, I just wanted to say hi, and I'll show you my hair when it's done. I think before that, I want to grab a little snack, so hopefully I have time if I stop rambling here. I want to go to this place called Antara 128 in the city, and it's by the same group as Aru and Sunda, and Aru has the most amazing food because I went there twice recently, and the food is just on point. I don't know why I didn't vlog it. If you guys are in Melbourne, highly recommend Aru. Anyway, Antara 128 is a new cafe slash restaurant by that group, so I feel like it would be good. So let's head out. Hopefully I have time to like go past and get a little snack. Before I head out, I'm gonna show you my scent of the day. This is actually a new pickup, and it is from Kayali, and it is the Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar. I have to say, the marketing of this perfume got to me, and I bought it off the Huda Beauty website. I have been wearing it the last 2 days, so I'll give you guys my thoughts maybe later in the video if you guys are interested, but it's essentially like a very sweet candy vanilla scent. Okay, anyway, let us spray some perfume and then we'll head out. So there's a rally in the city today, so it disrupted the trams. So I won't have enough time to go to Antara, which I'm a little bit sad, but it's okay. The city is so busy today. Since I won't have time to get something to eat, I'm just gonna go to Now, which is right in front of me, to get a raspberry matcha. The matcha is secured, and it's time to get my hair done. It is the next day, and I wanted to show you guys what my hair looks like. Obviously, it's quite dark compared to what it was before, but I know that as I wash it, it will fade. But can we talk about these two mini little highlights? I kind of feel like I'm having a Cruella de Vil vibe because they look very white or like silvery on camera. This is the only 2 bits that were bleached, but the rest we just sort of colored it. And I went for a reverse balayage because I kind of wanted to blend my roots with my lighter bits of my hair. And yeah, what do we think? I'm still trying to get used to it. Every time I do my hair now, because it's like so much darker, I'm like, ugh. Who is that? So anyway, I didn't really do anything too exciting today, but I did get 2 parcels. This is actually the Yeezy merch. I'll open it up to show you guys what I got, but as you guys know, they did a pre-order on Yeezy Supply. Was it in January or February? So it was the 3rd of January when I placed my order, and it finally arrived, and I'm sure most of you guys are getting your items as well. The wet tank came quite a while ago, but the rest of my order finally arrived. I actually haven't even looked at them, so obviously I got a pair of the Yeezy pods, and I got this in a size 1 because they had them in like 3 or 4 sizes, I can't remember. But this is essentially what it looks like. But yeah, I'm gonna do like a whole dedicated video just to show you guys what everything looks like on. I wish I picked up more items because I only got the pods and 2 t-shirts. I got the t-shirts all in the smallest size, which is a size 1. Oh, I was not expecting this to be just like a square cut off little thing. Hopefully it looks all right on. And then I also got this other t-shirt, which again is another square, and it is the Vultures tee. And as you guys can see, it's really boxy and it's interesting to say the least, because this doesn't even have a collar, so you can see it's sort of just like cut, and the material has like naturally like rolled itself, so it's not even hemmed or anything. But yeah, I mean, I will try this on at some stage. I feel like it's not even that many items, so maybe I should just include it in this vlog. For some reason I thought I picked up more things, but I guess not. I kind of wish I picked up some of the sweatpants, and there were also like hoodies and stuff. I think those sold out pretty quickly, but they did look quite nice. If you guys picked up any of those, can you let me know in the comments below whether they are nice? Because at the moment with the t-shirts, I kind of don't know how I feel about them, so I think I'm just gonna do a quick little try on at some stage in this vlog. Hi, I just got ready to head out. Please ignore what's happening between my eyebrows because it started off with 2 tiny little bumps that weren't even noticeable, but I just started picking at it and I just made it worse, and now I have 2 holes on my face. But I'm sure some of you guys can relate, you know, it happens. But sorry about this like awkward position. I just got ready to go out and I wanted to quickly show you guys my outfit, but you're just like on my dining table and it's a little bit low. But this is what I'm wearing today. I am wearing my Capital sweater. I really like this sweater. It's just the Bones one, and then I have a little brown pleated skirt, and this is from Zara. As for my sneakers, I've pulled out a really old pair of Margielas. I've had this for ages and I kind of forgotten about them, but then recently I feel like they've become popular again because so many people around me have been wearing them, and then I remembered I have them too, so I might as well wear them. So this is what I'll be having on feet today. So anyway, let's head out. I am going to Antara 128 today because it is Wednesday and I have some time, so I thought why not go and have a nice little brunch by myself, and obviously I'll bring you guys along with me. So yeah, I'm starving, so let's go. Home and I am so full, guys, but I'm so happy that I finally went to try Antara because it was so good. So at the front of the restaurant, they have a little like bakery section. So they have a bunch of really yummy looking pastries. And I was gonna just get that, but then they also have like a dine-in section at the back, and they do like a different breakfast, lunch, and dinner menu. And I was there for lunch, so I thought I might as well try their lunch menu. I ended up trying this open face sandwich, and it had slow roasted pork, macadamia cream, quince, and radicchio. And initially when I first saw it, I thought it looked so small because, well, it looked kind of small, no? I think you can't really tell on camera, but I was thinking like, surely this is not enough for me. But when I finished it, I was actually pretty full because the pork and the macadamia cream is quite rich, but I really like the addition of the quince in there because it added a little bit of acidity and sweetness, and the whole dish was just really yummy. And I wish I tried like some of the other dishes because there were some really yummy looking pastas on there. So I think at some point I have to go back and try more things on their menu. I think I maybe want to go there for dinner because their dinner menu does look really yummy as well. And of course, I couldn't help myself. I had to get something sweet, and I was tossing between the tiramisu Danish, or I think it is a special this week, and it is a macadamia and white chocolate cookie escargot, and it's essentially like a cookie and a croissant together, and I went for that, and it was so good. I ate the whole thing, guys. That is way too much butter, chocolate, and macadamia for one person, but I ate the whole thing, and hence why I'm so full right now. I feel like my lunch was very rich, you know, but I'm not mad about it. And yeah, at some stage I definitely have to go back. And also, I know at the start of the vlog I was talking about Aru. I actually went to Aru 2 nights ago again, so I actually been there like 3 times in a month now, and it's just really good, guys. If you are in Melbourne, you definitely have to check out Aru because every single time that I've been there, it's just so on point. The drinks are delicious, like all their little cocktails. The food is exceptional, and this time around I tried a few dishes that I've never tried before. I had this like tuna with like this rice cracker thing. I don't think I'm describing it right, but it was really yummy. And of course, I had to get the forbidden rice sourdough, and it has like this palm sugar thing on the outside. It was so good. I think I can eat a whole loaf of that. I would say the food at Aru is like modern Southeast Asian, and they incorporate like native Australian ingredients, and it's just so yummy, guys. And then for mains, I got the duck, and I've had the duck a few times now. Highly recommend. I've also tried the chicken there, and it's really yummy. And what else did I get? The clay pot rice. It is so good. Every single time I go there, I get that. And then obviously there's always room for dessert, and you have to try the kaya jam parfait, which is like this ice cream sandwich looking thing. It is so yummy. And then when I was there the other day, they had this special, which was a cheesecake with strawberry sorbet and passion fruit, and everything about that dessert just sounds like everything I love. So obviously I had to get it, and it was so yummy, and I was fully satisfied with my meal. It's just very good, guys. Anyway, I need to stop raving about food, but it's a really good spot. Would highly recommend. So I have a quick little sneaker unboxing to share with you guys, and if you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have probably seen the photo that I posted, but it is the Chive 993s. And yeah, did I need another pair of green New Balance 993s? Not really, because this is the Chive colorway. I do have the Joe Fresh Goods pair that came out, was it last year? I can't remember. All the years are like blurring into one, but I didn't need another pair of green sneakers, but these just looked too good. And in my mind, I was like, they are a different type of green. If you guys can see, the Joe Fresh Goods pair is definitely a little bit more pastel, and the Chive colorway is a bit more vibrant, but still in a muted sort of a way. Like, I feel like it's still fairly wearable, and I had no intentions of picking this up, but when I saw these in person, I just thought they looked too good and I needed to have them. So here they are. There was also a purple colorway that came out along with these, and I just find that purple's not really my vibe, even though it is also a really nice pair. But between the two, I had to go for the Chive colorway. Because this is a made in USA model, the retail price is a little bit higher, so it is 350 Australian dollars, but I find that it is 100% worth it because you can definitely tell the difference with the quality. Just looking at the upper of the sneaker, you can see that it is constructed in this really nice mesh and premium nubuck. So the 993s originally released in 2008, and it has elements of the 991 and 992 combined, and they designed the 993s, which are supposed to be a little bit more streamlined. It is a really comfortable pair of sneaker. It does have the absorbed midsole, and this was originally designed to be a running sneaker. So you can see with the outsole there is this really nice grippy rubber endurance outsole, which I will not be going in any runs in, but if you want to, you definitely could. But these are too nice to run in, guys. Look at this, and I think the color combination is super nice. So along with this really nice green color, the midsole is in this like off-white color here in the forefoot, and there's also a little bit of this like yellow kind of vibe. That was not a good description. And then moving on to the back of the sneaker, you can see it says USA, as well as on the tongue of the sneaker it has New Balance and Made in USA embroidered there. In case you didn't know, it's made in USA. There's also reflective detail here on the end logo, which is nice. With the laces, you have a choice of these creamy white laces, or they also give you a set of spare laces, which is in that same chive green color. I don't know whether it will be too green if I swapped it out to these laces, so I like the contrast that it has here, so I'm going to keep it as it is. And in terms of sizing, I think they fit true to size. Now, I don't really know because what I have here is a men's US 7 because it is the smallest size I could get here. I got this from Up There store, and that is the smallest size that they stock. I did see online on the US website, like the New Balance US website, that they did have smaller sizes. From what I know, the 993s should fit true to size, but keep in mind that a lot of the made in US stuff tend to fit a little bit bigger. So you could also go half a size down when it comes to the made in US models, but again, it's best if you're able to try on a pair. I'm probably not the best to tell you about the sizing for this ones in particular, because again, these are one full size up from my true to size. I just gotta take what I can get sometimes, okay guys? So I'm out here wearing all these loose shoes with my thick socks, okay? Leave me alone. But yeah, I just love these so much, and let me know in the comments below if you guys copped a pair too, because I did not need another pair of green sneakers because I have these. I have the Joe Fresh Goods pair, but the one I wear the most is my Zhao 990 V3s. I just love them so much, but I'm happy to add another green sneaker into my rotation. Anyway, I wanted to try on some of the Yeezy merch together for you guys, so let's go and do that. Guys, I don't know whether my expectations were very low, but I don't actually mind this Vultures tee. When I had first seen it, I thought it was like not great because it essentially just looks like a square piece of fabric that's like stitched together, and this one doesn't even have a collar. As you guys can see, it's just like the raw edges of the material. The shape of the neckline is sort of like a boat neck tee, kind of, as you guys can see, but the overall look of the t-shirt actually isn't too bad. I still have like my pleated skirt underneath. I don't think I'll wear it like this, but you guys can see it's pretty boxy, and the sleeves are actually not too bad considering there's not too much shape of the actual t-shirt. Like I said, it just looks like a square piece of fabric, and the weight of the material isn't too bad. The vulture print is actually not too bad either because it has like a sparkly, like glittery sort of effect. I don't know whether you can see it on camera. And then the back of the t-shirt also has the Vultures branding. I don't know whether I'd actually like wear this out, but I think it is actually not as bad as I thought. And I mean, for like $20, how mad can you be? It converts to like 31 Australian dollars. And I mean, if you wanted to buy a nice t-shirt for $31, you could definitely go to like Uniqlo and get a really good t-shirt. This is just part of the Yeezy merch, and I have to say I'm not mad about it. The other t-shirt I have to try on, I'm so sorry about the lighting guys, is this other one with like the one print on the back. I actually have high hopes for this one because it does have an actual collar. I got both of these in a size 1, which is the smallest size that it comes in. So let's try this on. Is it just me, or I feel like the sleeves on this is not very flattering on me personally, because again, it is a square. Okay, the actual t-shirt is literally a square, but I almost found that the previous one had nicer sleeves. These seem a little bit shorter, and because of that, it's sort of like jutting out this way. The one thing that I do like about this, again, is the actual collar of the t-shirt, and the overall fit, again, is quite boxy, as you guys can see. The back of the t-shirt, you guys can see it has the one on the back, and it's just like your standard print. It's nothing crazy. Again, $20, how mad can you be? So yeah, I feel like this is something I'll just wear at home. Between the two t-shirts, I'm surprised that I prefer the like non-collared vultures one. I think it's because of the sleeves. I got the wet tank quite a while ago, and I would have to say, between like all the pieces that I picked up, the wet tank is probably the best one, which sounds like kind of weird. I know that I haven't really worn it out because it's like very like a translucent, but I think it's quite the vibe. But I'm not going to try it on here because nobody wants to see that. I almost forgot that we also have the pods to try on. I believe this comes in 3 different sizes. They do have a size guide on their website, and I got size 1, which is the smallest, and the size is literally like a sticker on this nylon bag. And then on the actual pods, you can see there is this like little dot here, and I think that's the indication that this is a size 1. So the Yeezy pods were also $20. So again, I don't really have high expectations, and honestly I bought this just because I was really curious about it. I don't see myself actually wearing these around. They are very like compact and flexible, so maybe they could be good if you're like traveling and you just want to switch into something comfortable temporarily. I haven't even tried this on, so I don't know if they're comfortable, but I feel like in theory they should be, because they're essentially a pair of socks, and there is like there's 2 little rubber bits attached to the bottom of it. I also had a quick look of the inside of the shoe because I wanted to see what was going on with like the insole, and it sort of has this like gray, is this like suede, or maybe it's like synthetic suede material here. You can also see that the seams are unfinished on the inside of the shoe, but I mainly wanted to see what was going on with the insole situation. So I actually haven't even tried this on, so let me try this on quickly and I'll show you guys. So I have one side on, and it's not looking great, guys. I still have a pair of socks on just because I feel like it's weird like just having them on without socks, but I feel like you could do that if you want. And do you guys remember back in the day? Well, is it that long ago? I was really into those Balenciaga speed trainers, like that sock shoe, and I feel like at that time this sort of like sock looking shoe was very popular. I feel like a lot of brands did something similar, and I was definitely really into them, and I feel like these Yeezy pods are kind of that vibe, but a lot less structure to them, and the fit I would say isn't great. I feel like if you're smaller than a men's size 6, these would look kind of odd just because they are quite loose on me, and this is the smallest size that it comes in, and it's just not looking great, guys. Yeah. Let me just show you. I've changed into like some bike shorts. How far do I have to go so that you guys can see? Oh god, here. I don't think this this is the look. I mean, it just looks like I'm wearing like very long black socks. But if you actually look at it properly, it's sort of like quite wide, and you can see that it's really like loose around here because it's just a little bit too big for me. And yeah, you can see my toes through there. I don't know whether this is quite the look that I would wear out personally. But yeah, I think they're interesting to say the least. I'm just walking around my apartment in them, and I feel like it's sort of like coming off, like my heel is moving behind this actual like outsole bit, if that makes sense. So like that's like the heel pad, and my heel is like moving backwards, so it does feel kind of odd. Very lightweight though, which is what I can say. And there is like a slight bit of like, I guess cushioning, can you call it? Because of that two little rubber pads on the bottom. But I am just at home. I feel like it will be like a much different experience if you're actually wearing this out and about on the streets and stuff like that. So yeah, would I say that the Yeezy pods are worth it? I don't really know, guys. But again, it's $20. How mad can I be? They're kind of like socks, I guess. You get what you pay for, okay? Before I end the vlog, I quickly wanted to give you guys an update of my new perfume by Kayali with all like the super sweet notes. You can see here on the back of the bottle, it has candied pear, bubblegum, rock sugar, vanilla cream, white caramel. So as expected, it is a very, very sweet fragrance. So if you're not into that, you may not enjoy this, but I have certain moods where I want like a really sweet fragrance. Most of the time I use a very woody fragrance, but there are times when I want something a little bit more girly and sweet, and I feel like this is perfect for that. I feel like this fragrance does smell a little bit different every time I've worn it, and it does smell different on your skin compared to like just having it on your clothes, for example. And with the opening, I do get this like heavy bubblegum sort of a vibe, but then sometimes it almost smells kind of medicinal. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like a certain type of bubblegum that reminds me of something medicinal, but that's so fine. And there's also kind of like a powdery vibe to it. I think that could be from like the violet in there or some other notes that's not listed on the back of the bottle, because if you check on Fragrantica, there's like heaps of other notes on there. Overall, I do enjoy this scent. The dry down is like a really nice vanilla, quite similar to Kayali's vanilla 28. Is that the number? Like I have the other vanilla that they do, and that one is sort of like a more heavy, dense brown sugar vanilla, which I do enjoy, and I do find that to be a little bit more on the floral side. And this one is just like lighter, fluffier, but still sort of has this powdery aspect to it and a little bit of woodiness on me. It does have patchouli, but it doesn't dry down to like a dirty smelling patchouli, which is a plus, because I find that with certain perfumes I cannot stand the patchouli in there. And yeah, I mean, I feel like this is worth trying. I feel like you're either gonna love or hate this perfume. I only got the 50 ml because I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it, but at the same time, it's fine. Like I feel like with the notes, you can't really go wrong, and it's just like a fun, sweet, flirty scent, you know? So if you're after something like that, you could try this out. If you don't like sweet fragrances, this might give you a headache. Just warning you. But yeah, guys, anyway, that is pretty much it for this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I feel like I was just talking about random stuff here and there. So if you were interested in certain bits, I think I will leave a timestamp for like the sneaker unboxing and the, you know, I should say this at the start of the vlog so you guys will know. So anyway, I think in the future, I will try my best to leave like timestamps in my vlog so that you can go to the part that you're actually interested in, because I know some of you guys are only interested in like the food content or maybe just like the sneaker content. But if you watched all of it, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. And thank you guys for continuously watching my content, even though I'm not too consistent here. And I always appreciate it when you guys like leave comments. Thank you so much. I try my best to like get back to each and every one of you. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below if you picked up any of the Yeezy merch, because I would love to know. And what's your experience with the Yeezy pods? Have you actually worn them out? I still have them on, but obviously I'm just at home. Will I ever wear them out? I don't think so. But yeah, just let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching, if I haven't already said that. If you're not subscribed to my channel, I really hope you subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!